Along the Silk Road, signs of ancient humanity are everywhere. In the Hilan Mountains that run north and south between Ningxia and Inner Mongolia are rock carvings dating back as early as 21 BC. Haunting human images could signify beauty or fertility. It's also thought these may have been places for sacrifices. The exact purpose of the art lies buried in the past.
You know, back in the early days of the Silk Road, this would have been a very common sight. This is basically a parking lot for hundreds, maybe even thousands of camels.
I'm in the Tungar Desert, which covers nearly 23,000 square miles, making it the fourth largest desert in China. Most of it lies within Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. I meet up with a desert guide named Bai Ying and her uncle to test drive one of these guys.
15 days without water.
Later, we'll meet up with some of her friends to camp under the desert stars for the night. First, a change of attire. These robes aren't so much a fashion statement as necessary survival gear.
When this sand starts blowing, it's like it sandblasts your skin. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It hurts. So this protects you.
Okay.
Soft fabric also helps keep the body cool.
You're like Lawrence of Arabia already. We've got the same hairstyle, me and this guy.
He's like, man, I need to see a dentist.
It's my first camel ride.
He's going, oh, are you kidding me? I've got this guy on my back. How come I don't get the pretty girl, huh? Yeah, I hear you.
I'm told camels can smell water a mile away. I sure hope so. So here I am, heading out into a vast and barren desert. Who knows what dangers might be lurking ahead? Along the ancient Silk Road, merchants could be away from their homes and families for months or even years. Caravans provided some comfort.
You, my dear, have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
That was beautiful.
The camel was the lifeblood of the Silk Road, the perfect ship to navigate brutal desert terrain. Thriving on tough desert plants, camels can carry more weight than a donkey or a horse, easily handling as much as 300 pounds. A fully loaded camel can survive up to 15 days without a drink of water. Bushy eyebrows and long eyelashes protect them from blowing dust and sand. A shaggy coat keeps them warm in frigid conditions.
Check this out. I lost my shoes. Look what happens. I sink. You know how much energy it takes? Pick your feet up, put them down. This type of sand. That's why these camels are so impressive. Their feet squish out. They're actually able to walk on top of the sand. I'm gonna go get my shoes. I need some water. Where's that Oasis?
Bai Ying tells me that the Tungar Desert is over 300 feet deep in some places, and the ever-shifting sands have buried some surprisingly large things over the centuries.
Lots of the Great Wall is lost in the desert.
So below these sands, you would find the Great Wall.
Oh, yes.
There's a small section of that wall still exposed, and we're going to check it out.
You know, throughout China, you see many different sections of the wall. There's more modern built-up sections. There's old sections, and then there's this. That's been literally taken over by the sands of time.
Although the walls help protect the merchants, their main purpose was to keep the invaders, mostly the Mongols to the north, from invading the country. And as we cross into Inner Mongolia, we enter the land of China's historic arch-enemy, Genghis Khan. In the 12th century, Mongol leader Genghis Khan battled hard to create the largest land empire in history. It stretched from Asia all the way to Eastern Europe. That empire finally broke apart starting in the 14th century, and China regained lost territory. Today, 1 in 5 people in Inner Mongolia are ethnic Mongols. And their rich history and customs live on. Beiling's friends have arrived at the Oasis ahead of us, and it looks like they've already started a party, Mongol style.
Help me to lose my shoes.
Now I want to join in the fun, but after a day in the desert, this water is calling my name.
Oh, that felt good.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, hello, hello. These instruments are beautiful.
As the Mongolians are known as a nation on horseback, so that their horses are very respected and beloved.
Zhou Zhelu tells me Ma To Ching means horsehead. And the story goes, a man brought his white horse to a race, and the local royal wanted to take it. The man refused, and the royal killed the horse with a poisoned arrow. If he cannot have it, nobody can. The grieving owner had a dream where the horse told him to make his skin into a drum and his tail into a bow and string. This instrument represents the loyalty of the horse to its master. Among the group is Wang Kaishuan, a nationally renowned professor and Silk Road expert. I ask him what the desert's name, Tungur, means.
Teninger is Mongolian, and it means as large as the sky, or something falls from the sky. Magical. Teninger is kind of totem of Mongolian people. They respect and fear it.
As we prepare to hunker down for the night, I'm challenged to another Mongolian tradition, wrestling. Man, how many guys are lined up to try to take me down?
Last one before I have a heart attack.
They say this guy is the local champ. Okay, lights out.